What's up guys, I am Aaron and I am from Singapore, and to all the other people from Singapore, honestly we would know that the DIY culture in Singapore is not really strong. So you probably ask me, why am I embarking on this crazy DIY project to refinish my entire drum set? And I think the first reason would be I always enjoy doing DIY stuff, and I think I can get a lot of fun out of the whole process and a lot of satisfaction when I'm looking at the finished product. I've done quite a few DIY projects, like I converted my acoustic drum set here previously to an electronic drum set. That was when I didn't have cymbals yet. So to compensate for the cymbal sound, I just decided to convert this whole thing to an electric set. And I made my own wires, I soldered piezo's to metal discs and everything. But eventually when I got my cymbals, I brought it back to an acoustic set. I also done stuff like I built my own cajon. Of course not from scratch, I bought materials and stuff. But yeah, I think you get the point now. I really enjoy DIY stuff. And recently I was toying with the idea of getting a better snare. And when I started researching online, I was thinking, hey, why don't I build my own snare? And while researching, that was when I got the idea to refinish my whole drum kit to match the snare, that if I eventually build it, and also to practice the skills required to finish my own snare drum. Plus my kit was yellowing. I don't know if you can see, but this is quite yellow if you compare it to the head color, and my head is also yellow because it's pretty old, as you can see through that hole in the middle. So yeah. Why am I making this video? When I wanted to start on this project, I started going online to search for information on how to do what I want to do, and it took me a really long time to gather all the information from different places. Like when I wanted to check out wood finishes, I went to there were drum forums like Ghost Note and whatever, but all these DIY drum forums don't really have everything you need in one place, and they always address many different things. So it took me a really long time to gather the stuff that I had. Also in Singapore, like I said, the DIY culture is not really strong, and because of that, it's really hard to get supplies. So a lot of the things that they strongly suggested that everybody in America could get, like the brand Minwax and stuff like that, you just can't find that in Singapore. So while working with what I had to make a lot of mistakes along the way, and I thought that videoing this process down and then using it as sort of an instructional would be pretty useful. Of course, this video is not going to cover everything you need to know to refinish your drum kit, but I think this video will be especially useful for beginners, total beginners, to give you the confidence to even start on this project, to know that it can be done, and to know that you know at least like 70 to 80% of what you need to know to get this project done. And this will be especially useful for people in Singapore who want to do this, because the context is finding materials and supplies from Singapore's market itself. So yeah, I hope this video helps you, and I hope you enjoy this vlog. First thing that I think you will find useful is to do a color test. So what I did was I bought this plank of wood. It was a bare piece of wood, unfinished, and I bought it from Art Friend, I think for about $2. So I bought the stain that I'm using. I'll show it to you later when I'm staining my drum set. But I did a few application tests, and I tried on different methods to test the color. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So I tried different application methods, I tried different masking methods to get different effects. You can see this total failed cross, I don't know if you can see it here, where I tried to apply the finish that I finished underneath the paint. And yeah, so with this I managed to find what application method and masking method would probably work best, and then I moved on to this. Yeah, I just finished this kind of today, and this is what it looks like, and this is what it used to look like. Yeah, so it's not perfect, and I made quite a few mistakes along the way, so you can see my stain is kind of uneven, but hopefully this will give you an idea of what to expect for this vlog. I think it's really important starting out that you try out your different all your different application methods step by step on smaller things first. Whether is it from spraying or from staining, it's all really important to get a hang of it first, because when I was making this one, almost every step I started getting the hang of it at the end of applying it to this drum. So this is really the guinea pig of my drum set, but it's also my least favorite tom, so yeah, I chose it strategically. Yep, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video once again.